Development report. Let's see if we got more than 2 points total. Oh yeah, now we getting somewhere. Anything reasonable? Yeah. Give screening to a defenseman. Come on now. Anything else? Anything else? Valov getting some points. Pridham and Abraham Hall. Well, Abraham Hall. Since he's a Swede. Why do I have so many Swedes? Can I like pack them all up and throw them away? Finley's already an NHL level, like bottom 6 guy. We keep everything as is. We don't scout any of that. Bedard is back in. Comesso is still in the net. We have a back-to-back away from home. We win the first one against the Bruins. 5-1 win. Are we at least pulling away from the wild card? 52. Well, we are in the top 3 nicely in our division. Only 5 points to Utah, though. That would be 47. Well, we are 5 points away from the wild card. Not enough. West Vegas 7th. So we're gonna look at maybe getting Patty Kane at the deadline if we keep rolling like this. We'll see. West Vancouver. They are leading their division by a margin. They are seriously going for 3-peat here. For sure. So that 5-1 win. Rinzel, Lucius, Carbonneau, Björk, and more. So again, Bedard having a little trouble getting back into it, maybe. At least have a good game. Kind of mid. Only 60 offensive game. It's not what I want to see from Connor. Gotta throw Skinner in. Lev can play. Is Björk injured or tired? He's injured. Who the f can I play there then? You can't take face-offs. Are you gonna be away for long? Not really. Off cramp day to day. He's a third liner center, right? Yeah. Just throw Vogel in there, maybe. He can sort of, kind of play center, I think. 11 face-offs. What about Lucius? 12. Well, that doesn't do much. Whatever. It is what it is. I could bring... Nah. Nah. I was thinking I'd bring like Boivers or someone up. Björk won't be away for that long, I think. 6-3 loss. Ouch. Vanaker gets 1, and then we go down 4-1. Bedard and Sillinger get consolation goals in the final frame. Vogel, did you suck? Yes, you did, boy. Only -1, though. So not like terrible. Potentially. Didn't have a good game, though. So maybe... we have like a... what do we want to try? We give someone like Dagenstein a game as well. At least he can take face-offs. Dager, come on in. I'm gonna move Björk to injury list, so we have at least a week that Dagenstein can play. I don't like Vogel in the center spot at all. Yeah, counter-attacking forward sounds good. And Björk to injury list. Did we try Dagenstein already somewhere? That is a no, so we have another NHL debut here. Coming right up against Buffalo. Now, what number would you like? You want a 10. That is in use. You will not get 19. You can play with like 44. Bit upset. Well, you can play in the AHL if you're upset about your number. That is what I tell everyone. And we had a trade. Jakub Stansel has gone to Montreal for Sam Montembeault and Anthony Mantha, who are now members of St. Louis. So Montreal gets way younger in one go, dropping 2 30-year-olds. That's a weird trade. You'd imagine that in Montreal, who are definitely a playoff team this year, that they would hold on to their veterans. Doesn't seem like the case. I also see Quinton Musty there. Oh, he never turned into anything. Okay. Anywho, Degenstein debut, Camesso between the pipes. Lev Shunov, for some reason, completely out of shape. I guess we give Allen another game. And do the same as last time, which means Reed plays the first line. Allen plays the third pair. Mishiak and Fogel sit. Yeah. The Sabres, we take the win 6-3. Björk is telling us he's ready, but he is stuck on the injury list for a while. Cam Reed gets his first of the year, followed by Kisakov and Greg, making 3-0. And once again we try to shit the bed at Buffalo within 1 before Lundestrom makes it 4-2. And then they come back again, make it 4-3 before Reed gets his second of the game. And Bedard throws in an empty netter. Not bad. Let's see. Cam Reed, 2 goals and an assist. And what did Degenstein do? -1. Defensive game 45. Not good, Noah. Then again, all the other guys played on the first line. He's playing in the third, I believe. We are set to play the third against the opposition first. So a bit tougher minutes. Oh well. We took the win anyway. Tampa coming for Gayan. What do you have? No. I don't even need to see. Don't offer me a 2-star guy for Gayan. Come on now. You can do better. Camesso still in the net. We don't change anything. We just keep on going against the Bruins at home. 4-3 win. We keep on winning, and we're still not pulling away from the wild card anyway. Hey, Nazer's back skating. He's coming back from his little skull fracture that kept him sidelined for the past, what, 80 games? 90 games? I have no idea where I'm gonna put him, though. We'll see. Degenstein gets his first goal. Not bad. Lodis adds another one, both assisted by Reed, by the way. We make it 3-0. Why do we let the other guys back in the game all the time? I have no idea. Hey, Degenstein gets another assist there. Or an assist. He's got 2 points in 2 games now as well. Yeah. And he's +2 now, so he was +3 in that game. We just keep on churning out these absolute beasts of rookies. Now we are back-to-back against Nashville and Tampa. Oh yeah, I forgot to put Lev Shunov back in. That's why Reed's scoring goals. Oops. Read out, Levshinov in, Allen out, read. Allen out, read in. Allen at least gets something going. Nope, dude is an absolute minus machine on that right side. So I think he's a Calder winner, right? Like the first year. He is kind of being left out of this lineup now. He might be a trade bait. Could be an asset to move in that. If we go after Patty Kane, we might actually pull out a pick or two in that our way. Oh, they waived Patty Kane now. Well, it doesn't matter. Still gonna pay for him. Just to move out contracts. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. That Patrick Kane is AHLer when he retires. Also, Arturi Lehkonen is on waivers. Messo, is this the team? Yep. Oh, Björk is back already. Okay. Okay, so Degenstein got you. You got your games. Björk is back, so Degenstein goes down. And we play. 3-1 win against Nashville. Away from home. Lottie, Sillinger, Bedard in the first, and Bedard assisted on both goals. Right there. Sillinger, 2 assists as well. Not bad. So how is Lottie doing on that first line? He has to be pretty damn good, yeah. He is doing well. I'm just thinking, where am I gonna put Nazer when he's back? He's been away so long that I'm kinda have gelled our lines together pretty well already. Without him. Maybe like a third line instead of Lucius. Play with Björk and Kisakov as a... Ooh, that might actually work. Playmaker for them. We'll see. We can send Fogel down. That might be the move. And we have a game against Tampa where Skinner has to play, and we're good to go. Against the Lightning, 5-1 win. Skinner does what I expect him to do. Gajan for Mattias Hevelid. I wouldn't mind a defender, but I kind of like defensemen who can actually play defense as well. So no. At least there's interest in Gajan. We can get a pick out of him at the deadline, if nothing else. Cirelli makes it 1-0 Tampa in first. Then we come back. Sillinger and Vanacker. Followed by Björk, Moore, and Bedard. And Sillinger adds another 2 assists. He is on a roll. Been for a good while. Sillinger. Yeah. He's been doing pretty damn well in the past few games. Vanacker's just one that's not getting going at all this year. Didn't he even win the Calder last year? Gold medal All-Star game. Yeah, he won the Calder and he's just fallen silent here. That infamous sophomore curse. What would happen? I can't really play Mishiak either. Another power forward. That would be silly. He can't really... I mean, he can shoot. What the hell? Give him a game. Give the man a game. Can he play left side properly? Yes. He is actually a natural left wing. Let's play him as a sniper. Not the greatest sniper in the world. Maybe that'll work. Who knows? Meso back in. We get a scouting report from World Juniors, Rocco Albanese, Maddox Schultz, Scandalberry, Melichek. All these guys are already drafted, so nothing interesting there. And this is our team against the Penguins. 4-3 loss. God damn it. We do pick up a point, though, I believe. Yes, we do. Kocinski, first of the year, fucking finally. At the half-season point, or whatever it is. Vlasic, Bedard get goals, and Tanner Chanot wins the game for the Penguins. Why is he even on the ice when you're playing 3-on-3? Worked for them, though. Lev Shunov gonna sit. Veleno out a couple of weeks. Columbus. Ooh, that's gonna be the end of Matejchuk's season. Fractured hip for Denton Matejchuk. He will be out for 6 months. What are we gonna do with you, though? Fourth line. Do we have a... Well, Dagenstein can take face-offs. The greatest D, though. Do we have any centers who can actually play D? We can't even take face-offs. Do I want to play Stanbody on the fourth line? Nah, not really. Sam Savoy? Yeah, he's not good enough. That's the problem. Chandler. Absolutely god-awful defensive rating. That speed is still an issue. You are hurt. Frondell cannot take face-offs. Would the defensive rate be enough to cover that god-awful face-off rating? It's gonna be Dagenstein playing that fourth line role. I'll leave the Stamburis and other stuff, or other players there, play meaningful hockey in top minutes. Valeno, again, he is scoring goals from that fourth line center. And Levshno was actually hurt. He'll be out 2 weeks. I cannot play Allen for 2 weeks. Can anyone play the right side? No. And it was Levshno. All I really need is like a... Could bring Peak back up. What's I, Henry? Let's give Henry another... He's played 9 games, has 4 assists. Let's bring Ty up. And then Levshunov out for Reed. Goes on first line. Henry plays on that third pair. Yeah, that looks good to me. Everyone's where they're supposed to be. Levshunov can sit in the injury list for the time being. Okay, Kocinski's plus 26. So something's going right somewhere. So San Jose, Winnipeg, I guess. Winnipeg are a good team, but we are a kind of good team as well. There's San Jose. They're number 7. Let's give this game to Skinner and see where we land. Against the Sharks, 6-3 win. We grab at least 2 points out of the 4 in this back-to-back. Oh, we lose Lotties. Shit. Well, more scores 2 in the first. For us, Will Smith gets 2 for the Sharks in the first. So we are tied at 2. William Eklund makes it 3-2 Sharks in the second. But in the final frame, Lucius, Bedard, Sillinger, Carbonneau make it 6-3 good guys. Ty Henry with 2 assists in that final frame as well. And we lose both Ladis and Björk to injuries now. Ain't this fun? Björk, day-to-day with blurred vision. Ladis, day-to-day with pulled abdominal muscle. I gotta play Fogel. Do I play Fogel? It's only day-to-day. I don't wanna move people around for nothing, so Fogel can play third-line center. And Vanaker goes to first line right wing. For the time being. Can Vanaker pass the puck is the question now. Where are you? Vanaker. There you go. Oh, he can't even play right side? Okay, so we do a switch. Like this. Vanaker back on the second line wing, Mishiak on that first line. Not the greatest playmaker, but he'll do. Give him a playmaking role, maybe. Or no, Sillinger. Sillinger already plays the two-way role on the left wing. So that needs to be that. Comesso in the net. And the 2 injured guys sit. Not a good time to get injured. We have a game against the Jets. 3-2 loss. It is a close game. Did we at least get a point? We did, I want to say. Oh yeah. Moore and Kisakov with our goals. And Kyle Connor wins it for the Jets in OT, unfortunately. It is what it is, and no more injuries. Good, we have 2 days off as well. Get some rest before we go against the Sharks again, this time away from home. We are actually sitting at number 2 in the West right now. 11 points ahead of Wildcard, so it looks like right now we are on a pace of a playoff run. Or for a playoff run. Which would be our second time in this playthrough. Would it be nice to get there? It is about time. I think I said it's gonna be like a 4 or 5 year project to get to the playoffs consistently when I started this series. And we are in year 5. So, Comesso stays in net against San Jose. 4-3 win. Which it should have been. We go down 2-0 though, before Lucius and Sillinger get us back in play. We go down again by 1. And Sillinger ties the game 28 seconds before the game ends. And Kisakov wins it in shootout. Good job. Good job. It's another 2 points, and Noah Dagenstein is injured now. What the hell is going on here? Dizziness and nausea. About 2 weeks, so what we're gonna do here is gonna bring Murnieks up. I think the Björk might be back after the Edmonton game. But for now we throw Murnieks in there. Just send Degenstein back down to AHL to tend to his injuries. What role is... Oh, 4th line. Right. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Although Murnieks will not play a dangler as a defensive center. Can play a little bit more conservatively. Just play a playmaker, maybe. I know we don't really have a defensive center now to play. We just have to manage. It shouldn't be but a game. Max 2 games before Björk is back. Oh, he is back. Is he? Kasta trying to improve as a centerman. Well, he's never going to be a defensive center. Ooh, he's good counter-attacking, though. But yeah, Kasta's definitely a wing, not a center. Nazer closer to being back. Tampa looking to trade Cirelli. You don't say. But he still has 3 years. If I want someone, I want them to be on a 1-year deal. Björk is definitely back, but what do? I will play him. I will play him. Anything weird? No. So Lodis is still hurt. Sorry, Murni, you are not needed in the end. You can go back down to Rockford. Allen sits Camesso in net against the Oilers at home. 5-1 win. We are rolling. And lose Koczynski to a day-to-day injury. Mild abdominal strain. Cool. Greg, Björk, Kisakov making 3-0 in the first, followed by Lundestrom, Vanaker, who make it 5-0. McDavid gets one back. But that is it. And Koczynski, at least we can play Allen now, since it's the left side. Anything else new? We're gonna have a rush of players coming back from injury pretty soon. Oh, now Cam Reed bruised his shoulders somehow. Gonna need someone. Brekliski? Yeah. At least we are deep as all hell. So Reed out. Liski gets to play in the first pair. He can play all kinds of roles, really. Maybe a quarterback. Yeah, let's play Liski as QB. Although now we need to set someone, maybe. We just gotta go to injured. No, we don't. We have 23 right now. Just gotta get some people back here. Against the Flyers at home. 1-0 loss. Come on now. It is Owen Tippett, midway mark of the game. Scores the only goal. Oh well, not much we can do in a game like this. We have Levshinov coming back. Good. Liski comes out. Just gonna send Cam Reed to injury list for now. I'm gonna keep Liski up just in case Levshinov gets another knock and needs to sit a game or two. We have a trade between Utah and Toronto. Samubao is now a Maple Leaf. Utah gets a 3rd-round pick. I mean, Bao is not bad defensive wing. Absolutely no hands, though. Koczynski, a lot is still hurt. A lot is not hurt, but he's not fit to play yet. He'll be back against Anaheim. And a game against the Kings. Away from home, 3-2 loss. It's another regulation loss. We do not have that many points under our belt, so we can start losing games now. Kempe gets 2, Bouchard gets the third one for the Kings. We get Allen and Bedard scoring goals in the third, but that's not enough, unfortunately. Oh, Nolan, what am I gonna do with you? Zibanejad on the trade block. He's fallen off the cliff. Not doing anything anymore. Probably still expensive though, yeah? Almost 7 million a year. Nazer prime to return. Don't say, first games in like forever. How long did he even sit? Like a year? When did you get hurt? On March 26th. Okay, so he was out for 10 months. Are you now finally back? Yeah. Nazer is cleared to play. As is Ladis. So let's see. Mishiak out of the first. Ladis goes back in. Lucius out of the third. Nazer goes there. We're now 24 players. I guess Koczynski goes to injury list. I want to keep a healthy 7th D in Liski. So Lucius and Mishiak sit out as we speak. Comesso keeps on playing. Everyone's ready to go. Nazer's not ready to go, by the way. Oh, but game's tomorrow. Should be ready to go. Just try not to crack your skull again. How's about that, Frankie? I feel like that's a terrible idea to have in the first place. Yeah, Nazer's ready to go. Against the Ducks. Welcome back, Frankie and Nazer. And it's a 2-1 loss. We are in a losing streak. And it's a regulation loss. Fogel gets 1, and that is it. Which can't remember. Oh, Carbonell's hurt now. Jeez. Oh, he's suspended. Good job. Fucking guy. Suspended for 3 games. Okay. Well, I guess Nazer can play on the second line. Let's get his wheels going. And Lucius back to that third line. Okay. We still have the problem of... Ooh. Hold on. Frankie boy. You are actually going to play third line center instead of Fogel. And Misha can play that second line wing. Just get Fogel out of the lineup. Yeah, he's a minus player. Maybe that will work. Maybe. We good. Skinner needs to go in the net. Apart from that, yes we are. 6-4 loss. Is that 4 losses in a row now? What are we doing here, boys? The fuck are we doing here? Well, we lead our division despite the 4-game losing streak. It's not a good look right now. And Björk will be out for 4 months. Okay. Everything has gone to shit. Torn rotator cuff. Björk is out of the picture. Greg Sillinger and Moore get our goals. Then we go down. Moore gets another one, and that is it. That's Sanderson getting -2 again, and Skinner being absolute dog water. Why was Björk playing 4th line anyway? That's Veleno's spot. Well, doesn't matter now. Well, I guess Fogel gets to play then. Björk is going to the injury list. Is anyone coming out of the injury list? Reed. Reed. Back to active roster. At least we have Veleno coming back soon as well. We can sit Fogel again. How's Reed? He will be able to play pretty soon. How was Henry? 8 games, 6 assists, +8. Man is killing it. Unfortunately, Reed is ahead of you in our depth. Liski goes back down now that we have Henry as 70. I think when Korchinski is back, we just keep Henry up and move Allen. I think it is time. We gotta make some moves here. Fit everyone in. Got a development report. Again, Björk getting a couple of points there. Vanaker's shooting getting better, that's good. Cam Reed getting a point in speed, again, good. Good stuff. Martin Bena. Couple of boats here and there, good. Where is, what was his name, the defender we drafted? Olli Heinonen, yes, him. Okay. He's coming along. Good stuff. Stenborg getting a defensive rating there. I don't mind at all. He's already an absolute unit offensively, so does not hurt. Gajan getting a point. Good. Means his value is going up. And Frondell, a couple of points. Oh, we have 4 nations this month. Do not want. Well, I'll sim first and save my lives just before the tournament, maybe. This was... use it for another 2. Henry is okay to go. Should we need him? Camesso in the net against the Caps away from home. 4-2 loss. We are also on a fucking away tour right now. Another 2 games. Seattle wants Gajan, offering Nathan Myers. No. Korchinski is back. That's at least some good news. And Nolan Allen is hurt. Right on time. Okay, and we have the back-to-back. Unfortunately, Korchinski... yeah, cannot play him yet. We gotta throw Skinner in as well. That will be the team. Against the Rangers. Come on, back to winning ways. 5-2, okay. Let's go. Veleno will be back. And Carbono has suffered his little suspension. Okay, so let's see. Mishiak comes out. Carbono back in. Just get Veleno back in. No, not the AHL. Active roster. And Fogel can come out. Veleno's back in. Should be at 23. Yeah. So 5-2 against the Rangers. First period explosion. Bedard, Lucius, Fogel, and Bedard again. Followed by Frankie Nazar in the second. With his first of the year. Welcome back, Nazar. Finally. Finally getting on the scoreboard. 4 games, 1 goal, -1. What do you expect from a guy who missed 10 months with a fractured skull, though? Bound to be some little adjustment. Game against the Flyers. The Montreal Canadiens have waived Kalen Lind, who, in all honesty, is not bad. If a defensive center comes available, I might be persuaded to take a look. And I'm not exactly seeing them. What about the trading block? I might as well pre-scout a little bit. Well, I mean, Cirelli's there, but he had like 3 years left on his deal. Who else do we have? Ethan Frank? No. Ryan McLeod, 1 year left. Currently playing in the AHL. Good positioning, checking, good speed. He wouldn't be terrible. He's 29. I'm just thinking someone like that, but like 22, 23 years old maybe. Max 25, 26. Anyway, Kocinski can come back now officially. Like so. Henry comes out. Mishiak, Fogel still sit. We're good to go. Against the Flyers. 2-1 win away from home. We are back on top in our division. Our little losing streak did not do us any favors. Lightning and Canadiens close a deal. David Tomaszek is now a Canadian. And also Drake Mooney's rights have gone to Montreal. He's a 19-year-old goalie who's probably never going to be anything. And goalie, 2 stars, Dennis Hildeby has gone to Tampa in exchange. And our 2-1 win. Brett Harrison makes it 1-0 Flyers. Bedard hits number 31. And Moore hits number 23. To secure the win for the good guys. How's our goalies? Okay, Komiso's doing fine. We're kinda okay-ish. Across the board. Still like, I'm still waiting for Bedard to really take off this year. Allen is almost back. We have 2 games before whatever it was, the 4 Seasons tournament. Matvei Michkov has signed a 2-year extension with the Flyers. 9.5 mil per year. Not bad at all. He's a good 30 goals last year. 80 points. Doing absolutely nothing this year though. 54 games, 6 goals, 23 points for Matvei Michkov on this current season. Absolutely horrible numbers. I can't imagine him sucking that bad again though. Just one little off year. Anywho, what do we have? What are we waiting for? Nolan Allen. Oh yeah, Björk is out for good. So maybe. What would the third line need? Let's see, PK. I could use that. Is Dagenstein available? Yes. Let's do a little switcheroo here. Lucius out. We throw Nazer back on the wing. Lucius out again. Throw Dagenstein as a defensive center. And then Warren Fogle. You are gonna get waived on your way down to the AHL. And we do not care if Fogle is claimed, even though he would be a nice veteran presence come playoff time. But we do what we gotta do. Can we get Lucius down anyway? No. Or Mishiak? No. So yeah, definitely Fogel who getting wavered out of those three. Let's see, we have our team, yes. And we move against the Ducks at home, 5-4. Come on guys, we cannot be losing these games like this. That's a regulation loss again. Cross Hannes has been waived. Isn't he like, yeah, he's one of those guys who have absolutely great offensive ratings. Cannot skate. Media criticizes more. Stars have waived Ethan Frank again. Same with Alex Jeffries. And Anaheim has waived Kyle Kokkonen. Now the question is, did Moore actually suck? Anaheim was up 3-0. We get right back in with Moore, Valeno and Bedard. Before Hagens makes it 4-3 Ducks. Lundestrom ties the game, but Seneke wins it for the Ducks. Let's see, what did Moore do for... No, Moore was actually playing well in that game. It's absolutely everyone else who sucked. I don't know what the media is going on about here. I'm gonna save these lines right now. Where are we? 2029. It seems like we have a game the same day that Four Nations should be kicking off. I have no idea what the game's gonna do with our roster. But right now, Nolan Allen. 9 games with a -9. What's our sitch as far as contracts go? We are full on contracts, so just... We cannot bring Paddy Kane in because we have no one to waive. Justin Carbonell. Well, Dagenstein could go down. Then we wouldn't have a center. We're not sending Vanaker down. Okay, so I guess we move on from Allen for a pick. Unfortunately, I'm guessing it's gonna be a 3rd round that we would get from him. Or for him. Not even a 6th rounders for Nolan Allen. Ooh. Can we do better than 6th round? We have to do better than 6th. Come on, the man won a Calder. I mean, he hasn't been playing all that much over the past year and a half. Or been playing all that good after his rookie year. Let's be real here. Then again, his role did change a lot after that first year. And now he's being pushed out of the team altogether. Let's find Anaheim needs... I don't want to trade him to West. So Boston would need a lefty. Which means Allen would have some extra value here. Bruins cannot... Are you seriously? How are you 10 million over the cap? The hell? Well, I mean, Allen is on his last year, right? Yeah, I don't have a extension in place for him. I could take a 1-year deal back as well, just to make this happen, but I want... What do I want? I want an expensive shit player, so you will give me a better pick to go with it. Let's see, how do we sort this thing? Like so. Someone expensive. Hampus Lindholm, but he has 2 years. I don't want a 2-year deal back. Everyone has 2 years. This guy has 1 year, 775. Who are you? A defender who cannot play defense, as usual. I could take a whole lot of cap on me if I wanted to. Like Ryan Paling, but they probably consider him as some kind of a good player. Don't really see anyone I could trade for, apart from Paling. It would be a cap really if I would get rid of him. I'd waive him straight away. I would want like a second round. Maybe we can trade our picks up. What are we talking about? Well-balanced offer. So they would get a young defenseman that they actually want. And 2 7th rounders. I'd take Ryan Paling off their hands and Ryan Paling's salary to get a second. And I believe I could just, if the trade goes through, I could just flip Paling. No. I don't like the idea. Carolina wants a lefty. Are you up to cap? Yes. What would you give? If I threw in Nolan Allen. Well, they're not whining about a cap situation, at least. Can I get like a prospect, maybe? I didn't want any of the old guys. I don't want another Swede. Who are you? Ty Mode. I remember seeing him in the draft. But if they want defense, they probably don't want to get rid of a defender. I can imagine. And then it's just trash. What about a pick? Okay, Allen for a second. I could do that. This was a deep draft, right? A second would be a good call. You just give him a 7th to smooth things out. Nolan Allen for a second. In this economy. Ooh, that's my pick. Are you willing to give up a first? No. Trust my scout's evaluation here. We could hop up, giving up our second and Allen for a first round pick. How is Carolina now? Do we know? They are a playoff team. I would do this, I think. No protection on their pick. Well, it doesn't need one because it's not going to be top 10 anyway. Could we squeeze another pick out of them, maybe? Like a third? Probably not. It's a balanced offer, so... Oh, we could, like, try and hop up. Our second becomes first. And our 5th comes a third. You know, Fourth comes the third. Yeah. Okay. Well. Well, we're gonna be at the bottom. Let's say we finish and get like 20 to 25 pick. Yeah, we are gonna hop several spots here and get rid of Allen, who has been squeezed out of our rotation pretty much. He would be still in, but just the fact that he cannot play both sides as the 7th D, I think that's his downfall right now. Let's see what Carolina says. We give him Allen and the 2nd round pick 2029 to get back Carolina's round 1 pick 2029. Oh, we need to get a player back. Well, crap. Who's your worst possible player? A half-star. We don't want any potential either. Got 1 year, guys. Forsmark. He has potential, unfortunately. A goalie who we can bury in East Coast for 2 years. Got to do what I got to do, I guess. Unless you can play D. Yeah, I mean, not bad, I guess. Controversy will follow. No, I don't want him. Oh, but he technically play defensively as well. With that positioning. Nah. What about the goalie? What does they say about Grout? I don't want any controversial guys, even East Coast. Controversy will follow. Oh, of course it will. Oh, it's Selenka. Okay, let's just take Selenka and throw him in there. He's a big game performer according to his scouting report, so it's something. So that would be Nolan, Allen, and 2nd for Selenka and 1st. We'll wait and see what Carolina comes back with. Although for now, we gotta send Henry down until this Allen situation gets solved. Batherson extended by Ottawa for 6 years to 8.9. I mean, it is a fair deal. Dude is a point per game player pretty much. We have a game against Jets. And Jaeger is conveniently suspended. We have our team. And go against the Jets. This is a home game, 6-1. Okay. Carolina accepts our offer. So we are sending Nolan Allen to Carolina for Selenka and upgrade about 30 positions in the upcoming draft. All the best to Nolan. Hopefully he will do well. Selenka is still in the Czech League, so he can stay there. Ottawa wants to move Sam Charco. Why? Maybe they need a roster spot or something. I don't know. Joe Veleno had a hat-trick. Oh, Lord. And media praises Bedard. Cool. Vlasic Veleno in the 1st, Vanaker Veleno in 2nd, Bedard Veleno in 3rd. It is funny that Veleno gets a hattie, but it's Bedard who gets praised. He did have a 2-point game though. And absolutely killer game altogether. Okay, so Bedard does deserve all the praise in that game. That is true. Where is my media? I'm not gonna go balls to the wall praising Bedard with Veleno getting the Hattie. Let's keep it down a little bit. Feet on the ground, boys. And now we can bring Henry back up. We sit at 23, yes. Everything looks good. I am gonna manage lines, delete that one. Gonna save the lines again. I think once I sim this Washington game, the Four Nations get started. I'm gonna be extremely surprised if Bedard doesn't get in Team Canada this time. For now, Caps at home, 7-0 win. Domination. And Bedard, Moore and Degenstein make it 3-0 in the first. Rinsell and Sillinger 5-0. Degenstein, Bedard 7-0. I think Frankie Nazer got 2-point game right there. Not bad at all. Assists on both Degenstein goals, I'd imagine. And Bedard with another stellar game in a row. Not bad at all. And Comesso, of course, with a 21 save shutout. Oh, no one has left for international duty. At least yet. Eamon Powell has been waived by St. Louis. Oh, he's a defensive guy, huh? Not the greatest, but 26 years old. Tiny bit too old, maybe. I don't know. No one's doing anything international. Are we sure? Well, they are playing. Nobody on Canada's roster. Well, Bedard is playing in the Four Nations. Seems like the game does not mess up your lines, at least when Four Nations is going on. Which is nice. I hate it when the game screws your lines because of a international tournament or whatever. Always a hassle to get it back up and running. What's the sitch here? We are like 10 points ahead of wildcard. Kinda safe distance. Also, Cole Caulfield leads the league in points. What the hell's gone into him? "63 games, 40 goals, 90 points. Dude is carrying Montreal all by his own. Not bad. When do we have our next game? 25th. Yeah, okay. So a couple of more games to go. And then there's the trade deadline coming right up. Philly trying to move Chiernik. Nah. I'm stuck in the East Coast. Our owner wants us to fix roster weakness. I don't think we have a weakness. No, miss the words. Shut up. Tampa back again. Trying to get Gajan. Offering up a Swedish Abdullah Sadic. Grinder. New. I'm probably gonna trade Gajan for a pick. Oh, hello. Left defenseman Liam Meyer. Offered up for Gajan, and he's already a world-class playmaker. Playing in the NHL, 19 years old. Just signed his entry-level deal. Gets along with everyone, okay. That actually might be the deal. In the meanwhile, Columbus trades Aiden Reschuk to Ottawa. Two-way, I believe two-way defenseman can play both sides. Only 5th round as a price, not bad. So Gajan for Liam Meyer. It's our depth on that left side defense again. I only have Woolley and DeMastro down there right now. Well, Musi, Isokan are both left side. Kevin Rue, Heinonen is both sides. So he would be like down here with these guys. I mean, why not? Why not? We want to get rid of Gajan anyway, right? He's an indie. Yeah, because Gajan's the extra guy. Kind of the same as Rachero and Edmundstone, but just a couple of years older. Yes, so we are gonna take that offer from Tampa. 19-year-old Liam Meyer, two-way left side D with insane passing skills for a 19-year-old. Good defensive ratings. Also pretty damn decent physical ratings. And leadership 17 already. Oh, that's like definitely assistant captain material pretty soon. Will be an AHL for us right now, still. And Adam Gajan is going the other way. Complete the trade. All the best in the future, Adam. Welcome in, Liam. We will definitely get back to you at some point. What's happening in Four Nations? USA, Finland finals. United States take the Four Nations clown tournament. Cole Chandler has picked up a suspension down in the A. Can you please get like 3 points to your speed so I can actually use you? Okay. Back to our schedule. This game actually count that in the career stats. Tournament? No. Okay. What do we have? Rumors. One actual trade. Mason Appleton has been traded to the Kings for a 4th round pick. That is it. We are rested and relaxed. We have our team go against Seattle. At home, 6-5 win. Ooh, a little bit shaky, maybe, but we got there in the end. And Jake Sanderson, separated shoulder. Out for 2 months. Let's get that out of the way so he'll be back for the playoffs. Yay. Another trade. Owen Phillips has been traded to the Wild for a 4th round. And trade deadline is indeed nearing. Oh. Now that we could have actually used Allen. What about Liam? I don't really like you enough. Comparison to Henry, though. I mean, I guess... Shit. The whole thing is the two-way. We have to fix our power play up a little. I do this, okay. Henry goes there. Sanderson actually got his game going in the end. He will be out now. Did we have anyone playing both sides anymore? Amico. Telemastro, yeah. You can come up. Play 7th for a couple of months. But yeah, actually play Henry there. I don't have him as a two-way. Not two-way. Stay at home. Like so. Give Rinsell more of a attacking role. Let him keep the attacking role. And we do a little bit of adjustment here. Actually, isn't our PK pretty damn good like this? Yeah, PK is 3rd in the league. I'm not gonna change that around, actually. I am gonna change power play, though. And bring Nazar in. There's a setup man on that 2nd unit. Okay, so the game against Seattle was a 6-5 win in regulation. Absolute Hawaii hockey in the 2nd period. First, though, we have Kisakov getting a goal. In the 2nd, Bedard, Greg, and Moore get goals, but Seattle was ahead 5-4. Greg and Rinsell get goals in the final frame. Win the game. What do we have? We had Rinsell. 1 goal and 3 assists. We had Greg with 2 goals. Valeno 2 assists. And nightmare of a game from Comesso, but Skinner stood tall. The 3rd period. secured to the win for us. Now we have back-to-back games against Vancouver and Edmonton, followed by a St. Louis game away from home. Then there's the... when is the trade deadline? It's on the 3rd already. Okay, so these 2 games, and then it is time for the trade deadline. There has been a trade, 3rd round pick of the Wild going to Tampa for Bennett Kelp. You get this kind of a player for a 3rd rounder? Seriously? Yeah, this is a... he's only 21. He's a huge player. Well, doesn't have only 1 year left in his contract, though. Slightly weak defensively and physically, but yeah. If he's 21, all of that will be fixed in a couple of years. Yeah, we have Canucks and the Oilers. Meso can start against the Canucks, who seem super strong this year as well. Let's go ahead. 5-2 win, okay. So we can defeat Vancouver, should the need arise. Teuvo Teräväinen on the block. He's been down in the AHL for the whole year. Sad to see, but it is what it is. So the Canucks went up 2-0. Moore gets 1 back in the 2nd. And in the final frame, Bedard, Carbonneau, Veleno, Korchinski. And we take 5-2 win. Bedard close to hitting 40 goals. A bit of a slower year, but I mean, it's still 37 goals in 51 games. Not bad at all. Now let's see real quick. No injuries, no. Skinner in the net. And Vanacker slightly tired. Let's play Mishiak in his place, to keep him sharp as well. Can play a sniper right there. The Oilers game out of the way. 4-3 win. We are 5 points ahead of the Jets in our division right now. Only 3 points behind of Vancouver as well. The Canucks do have a game in hand, though. What do we have? Nothing weird. Development reports. Cam Reed taking strides. Points in offensive read and leadership. That is good to see. What about... yeah. How's Kevin Rue doing down there in the East Coast? He's not playing bad. Not bad at all. He's only 20 years old, so he's getting better all the time. He's shaping up to be okay-ish, at least AHL level defensive D. Kauppinen gets balance. Kelly. I mean, Ryder Kelly's... he's becoming pretty damn good as well. Look at those defensive ratings. Oh boy, can you take face-offs now? Cast down with a couple of points. Liski getting better. Next it's Stenborg. Yes, Stenborg gets determination, huh? Well. Heinzen with another 3 points and Heinonen with those 2. No defensive ratings for him, though. He is a project. He's only 18. Anyway, game against the Oilers was a 4-3 win. Korchinski gets 1 in the 1st, Levshunov in the 2nd, and Bedard knocks in 2 in the 3rd. He sits at 39 right now, going into the deadline. What do we want to scout here? You can go to Dub, OHL, Q, NCAA. Then we can go Finland, Sweden. Crap. Yeah, that's enough. Belgagarin Cup. Okay, let's send someone there as well. Okay. So now, tomorrow's the trade deadline. Do we want to make moves? Let's check if the trading block has changed at all. William Eklund on the block. Only 1 year left as well. But if you get someone like William Eklund, you are gonna pay so much for him that you are gonna have to extend him. Although he is like the dream counter-attacking forward. But he will want enough money, so he would need to be the next Cole Sillinger, basically. What are we doing with Cole, by the way? How's our situation? Cole is a UFA. Well, he's gonna need money as well. And he is, well, not quite as good as Eklund. If he only knew how to pass the puck. But then again, he is, what, plus 36 this year again? Almost point per game, so we're not... Definitely not looking at Eklund type deal. Might be looking at a... Oops, well, not you. Did I couldn't filter by contract length, right? No. No. Okay. So, 1 year players. Frankie Vatrano. Paling is there. Christian Fischer. And Bono Mario is there as well. I'm looking for I don't even know. Some kind of a veteran. Could maybe play for us in the playoffs if that's the case. So minimum age of 32. With 1 year left, all these guys. Georgiev, Milano, Klingberg, Rodriguez, me. So is Patrick Kane not on the block anymore? I would like to get him for the playoff run. But again, how would we do that? Well, it would be only possible if we send Vaneker down. Yeah, that's not gonna work.